Hi, Wyman. Hope you enjoyed it. Impromptu. After yesterday's, if you've seen yesterday's debacle, and hopefully I've sorted it this time. So, as you can see, if I do that, I've got two cameras going. I don't know what the quality's like. I noticed yesterday it was awful, but I think I've sorted that, hopefully. I'll put a bit more light on. Help. Two there. So to prove there's two. Don't quite join up, do they, the tracks? But never mind. So I've got two on now. So that has come up. So welcome to second, whoever you might be. Welcome to Robert's train set. I wanted two cameras set up. And I'm going to explain what I've done very briefly in this, hopefully to get a few more on. Oh, that's good, Wyvern. I'm pleased it seems good. Okay. I'm just going to do a now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this camera, this one here, which is my one connected to my laptop, and I can move this quite easily, and I'm going to use that to sort of demonstrate what I've done, what I did before yesterday, and what I've done to overcome it, and what I've used, and also hopefully to show that the quality is a little bit better than it was yesterday, which is a bit weird. So we'll go back to that one. We'll go back to that one, shall we? Yeah. So there you're seeing the whole picture, but obviously it's small. I know it's a funny time to do this. It's just I'm a bit busy at the moment, which if you see not my next video, but my one after that, I'll explain very briefly why I'm busy. And it's not on the railway, it's out in the garden. And yeah, I've had a few problems out there that I've got to sort out, which I haven't done yet. I've started. I will finish, but it's yeah, a bit of work. So we've got 3 watching, but no comments from the other 2. So if you can comment, please do. It's nice to put a name to the people that are watching. So I'm going to leave it. I've got 4 now. That's good. At least I'm not going to be talking to myself. Although in this particular case, I don't think it hurt too much because you get to see afterwards, don't you? It's nice to have a live and you can ask questions. I'll just leave this up for a while. We've been going for about 4 or 5 minutes. Hello, White Guinness, is that? Hello to you. You're new, aren't you? I've not seen you before. Welcome to Robert's train set. This is all about having 2 cameras on StreamYard, which is what I'm using. Right, okay, well, it's, you know, it's the middle of the day and businesses are working and there's probably lots of people. Yeah. Okay, wicked, am I? Well, I might be, I don't know. But anyway, we're getting it. So I'm just going to, I've got 6 on now, so that's good. So we'll leave it a little bit longer before I take this one camera out. I'm going to take, for you that just arrived, I'm going to take this view out and use that camera to do some explaining, I think. But this one will still be going. And you'll see that. You'll see what's producing that picture in a minute. Hello, Donegal Dad. Hello. Thank you for finding me. So, no, there was no warning or anything at this. It's just off the spur like it was last night. I didn't get it right yesterday. I had a real problem yesterday, and it could have ended in disaster, but it didn't, luckily. But it did make me do something about it, which is what we tried to do, didn't we? We got 7, that's not bad. So, been on about 6 minutes it's coming up to, so I think I'll leave it till 10. I don't want to be too long on this today, and then I'll do a little bit of explaining. Okay. So as you can see, we've got the 395 javelin running around on the inside track. 6-coach set, which will have a little while. There's no sound on that one. Got the lights, but no sound. And then on the middle track, we've got the Fowler pulling a race of West Country chocolate and cream carriages with an occasional Pullman pushed in, you know. So it's a 2P Fowler pulling it, which is I like this. It's a nice engine. It's got traction tyres, but it pulls really, really well. I mean, it's pulling 6 carriages here, isn't it? No problem. I got quite tight. I'm only like second radius and third radius bend on this, so it's not too bad. So there we go. Nearly there now. Another 2.5 minutes, and I'll leave you with this view, and I'll take this view away. So this view is coming from a Microsoft webcam, and this one is coming from what I'll show you in a minute. Okay. And the Fowler does have sound, but because I want you to hear me, I won't have it on. And also, over the internet, I find it doesn't sound very good. The steam is better than the diesel. Hello, Kelly. Yeah, I'm going to explain, Kelly, in a minute what happened yesterday and what I've done to get what we're doing now. And if you see, I've got 2 camera angles, so I've got them both same end on alternate sides of the layout. That might be better. Yeah, see more of it there, don't we? So as you can see, you can switch between the two. Now, if anybody, you know, like Alan wanted to come on, I could still do Alan. So we could have 3 feeds. And I think we can even do more than that. I think we go up to 6 with not paying the sub. It would be more than enough. I don't know whether I'd handle that. I think it'd be a bit difficult. I've lost some, haven't I? Oh dear, probably got to go to work. Back to work. Watching in their lunchtime. So, whatever, doesn't matter. I hope more people will see it later on today. So, okay, so I'm going to take this view away, and the next time you see it, it will be another picture and not of a train, probably. Okay, everybody? I'm just about to do that. I've got 2 more come in, 3 more have come on. We've got any new. No, it's a 2F. It's a 2P actually, Kelly. Fowler 2P or P2. 2P, I think is what it is, isn't it? So I would have thought you would have known that, dear. Yes, I know you don't like the electric one, but at least got a bit of steam. No sound at the moment. It's put in a fair old race, isn't it? Your favourite carriages. Yeah, it's a 2P. There we are. Oh, hello, Whitewall. Right, so just arrived in time for me to take this view away, but you can continue with that view because that's what this video is about anyway. It's me trying it and sorting it out and overcoming last night's debacle, which is all you can call it, I think. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to move the other camera. I'll be back in a minute. Keep watching the trucks. So I've now got that other camera in my hand, and it'll obviously be a bit shaky, won't it? But if I just show you the computer screen, let's have that one. So that's what's on my computer at the moment. So you can see both of these together, and you can switch between each. So if I switch on that one, you get the next view. Or rather, I'll do it. If I do it on the screen, it'll work. So there you are, see? And then I can switch back to that again. So that's how we control it. And it is very, very simple. I've got to say that, very simple. So I'll give you the trains back while I position it again. So, let's have another go. Right, so what you're seeing now is what's feeding you that other picture. So it's my really brand new, only had it about 3 days, Samsung 10-inch tablet. And as you can see, it's sitting there quite neatly and all right. And I'll now trick you back to the other one while I move. And then I'll hold my mouse over to switch you back when I position myself, or rather the camera, if I can. There we are. So I won't be able to see this. If I switch it now, so there's the back of it. And it's on those bits of timber which are held up with these clamps, as you can see, onto my purlin. And it's all movable, you know, you can wiggle it around. You can see the fixings here. And I'll show you the box that this came in. So you'll have to excuse me while it wobbles because I can't switch it. Hang on a minute, I'll just pull it out there. Now it's on a really long USB lead, so I'll show you that for a little while, but I'm sorry for the shaking. So we'll go back to that one for a minute. No, I can't have 4 cameras because I'll explain how I'm doing this. No, it's not all doom and gloom, Kelly. Hello, Dagmar Junction. Welcome to the stream. As you come in a bit late, it's about having the 2 camera system. Now, if you watch it back later on, I couldn't at the moment, Dagmar, on the 47. What I found was it didn't fit very well, that kit. And what I found you needed to do was file down the ends of the printed circuits with the lights on. And then even then, it tended to flex the chassis, which would probably stop the body going on. And what I did is I just slightly filed the chassis a bit to give it a lead in, you know. Because I think what happens, it just catches on the chassis and stops, you know. It could be that, or it could be, you know, something just hitting on the body. You really just have to sort of experiment and see what you do. This is what I'm doing with it, you know. I experiment. Yeah, mine's not much better, Kelly. So I hope that'll help you, Dagmar. I can't do it at the moment, I'm afraid, because I've got everything going on here. And I don't really want to be too long here. So what I'm going to show you now, if I get it set up, hang on a minute. So a couple of things here. And we'll get them all on. Better if you don't stand on your USB lead, isn't it? So I'll get you another picture now. So I'm just going to hold this up. This is what I bought from Argos this morning, and it was a tenner, and it's worked really, really well. And if I turn the box round, you can see. So the idea of it is it's meant to go over the back of the car, the back of the front seat, so that people in the back can have their iPad, don't have to hold it. But I thought I should be able to sort of adapt this to work, because if I show you my other tablet that I used earlier on, and you can see it to the side there. So this is a tablet I tried to use yesterday, which is my old, really, really old 7-inch Asus. And this is all out of thing. It's so old, you know, nothing's supported anymore. And
what I tried to mount it on was this, which is a mobile phone holder for the car. And rather than using that end, which in normal circumstances you would tear to the windscreen, if you understand, I fixed this end to the wood and cramped it, and then used this to hold the iPad or hold the 7-inch tablet on, which once or twice when I tried it was fine, but for whatever reason yesterday, and I did have a bit of tape on it to try and stop it falling off, it just fell on the floor. But it does still work, you'll be pleased to know. So I went straight on and had a look to see if I could find something else. So I'll switch you back to the other one while I talk. So I was looking online this morning and I thought it's silly trying to get a 7-inch one, isn't it, when I've got a brand new 10-inch. So I put in 10-inch rather than 7-inch, and this came up, and it does fit. It's great. So I might do this in future, and it does make it a bit different, doesn't it? And also I can wave the other one around without making you all feel seasick, you know. And there we are. And if I hold this up, I don't know whether you'll see it from above across there. That's the light. Hang on a minute. It's very difficult locating what you're looking at. Hang on, I'm just going to switch now. So there's the one that you're watching on there. Don't think you can really see it, but it's over in that other corner, look, which is basically a grip cramp and a little cramp, and then it just I just trap this into it. That's why you get that view, you know. So bit Heath Robinson, I'm a bit like that. I'll look at something and see if I can sort it out, you know. So different view from here. A bit shaky, I know. So there we are. Now, I better have a look at some of the writing, hadn't I? Hang on a minute. So, I've been going 18 minutes, which is not bad. Right. Yeah, sorry about that, Dagmar. Just have a look, and if the chassis is too wide at each end, it can really cause a problem. As I say, I actually literally filed the chassis away a bit, not too far. Don't take it all off. Just to give it a bit of what's the name? What's somebody on eBay will have one, White Walls. What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that, please? Oh, hang on, have I missed a bit? Hang on a minute. Oh, right, got the 4 cameras. Yeah, the chap in America, isn't he? He's got hundreds of bloody cameras. He's got cameras coming out of his ears. Can't think what his name is. He does that series, you know, the cowboy thing. Can't think of his name. Sorry if he watches. It's all right, my brain is not the best. Absolutely not. So I think I've shown you everything I want to show you. I think, yeah. So I'll just put this back here for a minute. And you'll get 2 views of the same bit, if I can do it. Hang on a minute. I don't know whether that'll be any good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, so I'll put the other one on. So this is the camera I've just been moving around. And as you can see, it's slightly different, isn't it? We can swing it around that way a little bit. There we are. This is pigeon height. Although funny enough, that camera is actually higher than that other one. The other one is sitting on the top of the tunnel into the fiddle yard, and that one's on the beam where you saw it from. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm quite happy with it. I'd be interested in, can you tell me, anybody, what your is the picture reasonable? Is my sound, can you hear what I'm saying? And the clack of the wheels. And then I think I'm probably going to finish this, because I've done everything I want to do, really. Yeah, that's right.
and obviously I can put one of the cameras up the other end, which actually I'll go and try and do that. Hang on a minute, I'll give you that one. Right, I'm going to move the other one and I'll see if I can get it up the other end. Because it's a very long USB lead of about 5 meters or so. Well, 5 meters is about the most you want to use. Let's see how we go. Now I'll put it on top of the back seat. It will stay. What does that look like? Yeah, there we are. Have a look at this. So this is from the other end, looking down on the station. Hello, Terry. Yeah, we all have to answer this phone, don't we? Mr. Bishop's quite good at doing that, isn't he? Off camera. Perhaps he could turn his phone off from time to time. Well, pretty good, is it, Wyvern? That's the picture quality, is it? The sound, good, good. It's never good, as I say. Although I've got this faster broadband with an 8 megabit upload speed, and I've got it on my wired connection. I think you know. I think the camera's just. Oh no, the camera hasn't fallen down. Something did. It fell down. Oh. It's falling down. I don't know what it was. Is everything running all right? Oh, yeah, that's all right. Oh, yeah, okay. Nothing behind me. Of course yours is important. Yeah, all phone calls are important unless they're trying to scam you. Yeah, I was going to say one thing. Now, if you watch the very short bit of yesterday's of about 36 seconds, the one thing I noticed, especially watching it on the TV, was it was an awful picture and the 395 Javelin was jumping all down the track, wasn't it? Now, I think the reason for that was, if you think about it, both of these pictures, both that one and that one, are using my internet, aren't they, to end up on your TV screens or your mobiles or your phones or your computers, wherever you might be watching it. And yesterday I was really lazy, just did both of them on Wi-Fi. So in other words, the camera with the computer and the tablet were both using my Wi-Fi at the same time. So I think that's why the picture was so bad. So I'm hoping now with the computer on a wired connection and the laptop and the tablet on the Wi-Fi, and I turn the Wi-Fi off to the computer, I'm hoping it'll be a bit better. I don't think it's ever going to be marvellous. You know, I haven't got a huge upload speed, but it's certainly better than what I used to get, hopefully. So we're going now 24 minutes. So well, last night was a debacle, wasn't it? But in actual fact, it did work last night. What didn't work was holding the second camera on the layout, really. Yeah, I'm always lazy, Kelly. Don't worry about that. I really like sitting down in my sofa watching the telly and not doing an awful lot. I've been quite busy in the last few days. Oh, hello, Steve. Yeah, I'm just thinking about going. Well, if you can, have a look at this when it's up on after the event. And basically, I managed to get 2 cameras on the internet for me. And I'll just explain how I've done this. I know some people have computers with huge amounts of USBs. Hello, Primo. All of it. I'll carry on for a little while. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, they have computers with lots of USBs and then some clever gear that they can switch. But I haven't got any of that. I've got 3 USBs on this. One feeds Railmaster to control the trains. The other one has got my mouse Wi-Fi dongle in it. It needs to be one, so that's why I've always had one. So what I've basically done is I do luckily have two email accounts. The one that I use for YouTube and another one. And I basically invited myself into my stream, in essence, in exactly the same way as either Alan Dragon Junction would come on, or in the early days, Mini Wisterton Junction. No, it's not Mini Wisterton Junction anymore, is it? But there we are. So yeah, that's how I've done it. And I did show what was on my computer screen earlier on. If you want to watch the video through. I'll try and keep this. I'm going to limit this to 30 minutes, and then people might watch it. If it's hours and hours, they probably don't. I certainly don't watch all the live streams all the way through. Yes, I've got a reason to, and I don't very often have a reason for that. I'm sorry to say that. So how are you, Steve? I suppose you're farming it in Florida, aren't you? But actually, it's not too bad actually in here. It's actually 70 degrees up here, believe it or not. So I think we're getting into summer. So I've got my shirt, I've got a normal shirt on, not like Peter Dixon's t-shirt. So, you know. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I haven't got, I've got a PC down in the other bedroom, but I need a very, very long lead to get a camera up here from that, I think. So, yeah. But I think this works well on this tablet, and it's not a bad picture. If it breaks up more, it might be because it's actually full HD, whereas the other one, this one here, that's only 720, but this one is full HD. So it will then need to spend more information down the broadband line, and it won't take it for hot. You know? You've got rain, have you? Oh well, that makes our day. Sorry about that. Well, you need rain, didn't you? Otherwise, everything flaming dies. All the grass dies. You've got any, and all the flowers die. Also, you know, all your palm trees and whatever you have there. So doing well. So we're coming up to about a minute to go now, everybody. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And I'll show you the two. No, I won't. I'll show you those two. And I'm quite happy with it. It's a bit of setting up, I must admit. I'm probably not going to leave it set up. I'll take it all down. I might even eventually fix the timbers that are temporarily held up with proper screws and paint them in. If they're not in the way as such, I might do that. And then just take the the plastic bits of the tablet off. So it was weird here this morning. It was very. The weather forecast said it's all going to be foggy and horrible and misty and you know. And as I said earlier, I've got things to do in the garden. But it was really nice this morning. The sun was out, quite hot. But then over the morning, it all fogged up again. So yeah, you know, I'm glad you enjoy them, Wyvern. I quite enjoy doing them. They're nice and easy. I mean, yeah, you've got to get it all set up, but it's you get into that habit, I think. You've got a program called ManyCam, which allows for multiple cameras. Yeah, no, I don't know, but say I haven't got enough USB ports. That's the trouble. Yeah, so there we are. What do you mean white wall? Yeah, the camera. This view here. This view here is coming from that 10-inch tablet, and it's using its camera. And I've got the sound turned right down. Otherwise, you obviously get a lot of feedback. But this one here, that's as I said, that's a Microsoft webcam, which is plugged into my laptop with an extended USB cable. So yeah, so it's working. So I've gone over my 30 minutes, I'm afraid. I hope this. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sure not many of you have learned anything, because you know what I'm like. But I just thought I'd like to do this just to show after yesterday's bit. I didn't even think of taking that down actually, but I think I will leave it because you know people can see it doesn't always go right, can't they? So I'm going to finish this stream now, everybody. So thank you very much for joining. I'm glad you found me. And hopefully the next stream I might give somebody a bit of warning. It'll probably be in the evening rather than at this time of the day. Well, we're all behind on tech, don't we, Wyvern, really? I bought this new tablet and it's got a little pocket that you put you know, expand your memory in, put a mini, you know, micro card in it, and they give you a little wire thing, and they say push it into the hole in the little thing, and it'll come open. So I tried it, wobbled it around, nothing, didn't it? So I went back to Argos, where I bought it from. Oh, and incidentally, at Argos I got it for £179, and I needed to go on PC World after the event and went and had a look. It would have cost me 214 quid on PC World, so I even saved myself money going to the local Argos, which was good. Yeah, so I went back to Argos thinking it was faulty, you know, it wasn't going to come out, and you just need to push it quite hard with the tablet on, which they didn't put in the instructions. They just say put it in and woggle it about, you know, it's not enough. You need to push it quite hard to do it. You know? So anyway, I'm going, and I'm going to end this broadcast. I've pushed the end broadcast button, so you get a second chance not to end it. So cheers everybody. Cheers, hope you've enjoyed, as I keep saying, and comments have been welcome, especially on what the quality was like and whether you could understand what I was saying. And I will look at it on my TV as well, of course. So cheers everybody, cheers, and actually let's finish it on both cameras, shall we? There we are. So yeah, that'll be better, wouldn't it? So as you can see, two cameras, great. All right, everybody. Cheers. Thank you.